Hi Margie. I got my bucket and I'm gonna try and put on 2 honey boxes that are empty so the bees can fill them up. And I'm trying not to breathe too heavy because I sound real breathy on there. So we'll see how that works out. Now let's see. Let's see. The first one here, this one's empty completely. This one here is Italians. And this one here is the Russians. They're the ones that get a little more rowdy when you mess with them. Looks like we got a few beetles, but they're not hive beetles. They're some kind of other little bug. And this does come in handy. I also brought a level to make sure that these things are level so that like water doesn't try and get into them. So this one's not real level, but it's not backwards. This one definitely needs to be elevated at the back. This one's about exactly level. Now what I did too was these little entrance reducers, you can flip them up instead of down. If down, the entrance is right along the bottom baseboard, but if you flip them up, the entrance is like a ½ inch higher. And with the wax and how they seal it, I figure that would help any rain from coming in. But eventually I think I'd like to build an over the entrance landing pad / awning, maybe, to try and help with the rain. We'll see how rowdy these bees are. I was going to pull off these feeder boxes I have too. They do not seem too hyper right now. Maybe it's the temperature. It does not appear that they ate that much of the candy board. And it still looks like they like to drown in these feeders. Not real thrilled about these guys drowning. There's still quite a bit of syrup left. I'm not sure if I want to pull that. There's 2 bees in there that don't want to cooperate. So this is the Russian candy board, and it appears like they poo on it, but they don't necessarily eat it that much. The Italians definitely eat it. Thought I'd remove the candy board since they're not going to be using that right now. We'll give them another box. I'm going to check the frames. I thought I would maybe move them around. If they're not using the outside ones, I'd move the outside to the inside so that they would start building on those. It looks like they are gumming the frames together. They don't look particularly active. I got empty frames here. I mean, I got 3 empties. Sounds like they're trying to weld together this one. See, this has something on it. We're still talking about 4 empty frames. This one looks really thick. I'll see if I can show it to you. Just one problem. The other side was attached, so I actually broke open one, and if you look, you can actually see up in this top corner over here that there's brood cell broken open. They are building crazy comb. There's at least honey frames and brood frame on that side. The queen, if I see her, she has a gray dot, but I don't know if I'll get to see her. But they are definitely building their own thing right now. This whole frame on this side is actually all honey. And it's in the process of being capped. It's uncapped honey. Yeah, you better save the babies. But I'm gonna put you back like this. We gotta trim some of the combs so I can get the frames closer together. It appears only that this top comb is just honey. But yeah, I got wonky comb, if that's what they call it. I got it. I've got 2 that are fused together. I'm pretty sure that's a bad thing, or not a good thing, however you want to say it. See where the 2 are fused together? Pretty sure that's not supposed to be like that. So anyway, for lack of a better solution, I'm gonna just leave it. know that you can break it. Oh no, you can. Probably gonna be a bad thing, but we're gonna do it anyway since it's early in the season and I'm learning. The avapar strip's in my way, and now I have guard bees starting to get angry. Yes, I know. Oh, it came right off, so it's not adhered everywhere, just the very top. We have bees, brood, honey. I see people carrying pollen. I do not see a little gray dot. Oh, well, there's a guard bee. I see younger bees, I see older bees, I see brighter bees, I see duller colored bees. And I hear thunder. I guess I'm done. I got a frame here that's not even hanging right. There we go. Now they're all flying around. I'm like, do I squish them? Do I try and sink a frame in here? Let's hope they don't get too moody as I try and make room for another frame. I'm going to put a blank frame right in the middle of them. Drop my avapar strip back in, because that's supposed to stay in for a few weeks. I didn't see a lot of anything as far as bugs, beetles. They don't seem to be too eager to fly around right now. So I'm gonna try and skip the weather. Leave them with 2 big tall boxes to do more with. I'll ask my coach about feeding them. I would like to see more ventilation. I think I'll skip the inspection part. Oh. There we go. Oh, hey, come on. Yes, you're soaked in syrup. Get your friends to clean you off. Anybody else? Nope, they're all dead. All right. I'm gonna try and go a little faster so I can get the other one. Check it out. Well, it appears as though they're eating a little bit of everything. This is the one where they built comb, and it was so big. I took it out. I thought I would leave it for them to recycle and eat, and it turns out they're just going to continue using it. So whatever I have, I definitely want a queen excluder. I don't want any babies in that, but I can use that for comb and honey later. They seem to appear to like the food. What I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna leave this on. I'm just gonna raise it and put a brood box underneath it. So watch. Yeah, I know. I'm leaving you with your food. Quit getting dodgy on me. The Italian bees seem to be much more active than the Russians ones. Really? Oh. And there, trapped in this paper, stuff they tell you to put out is a hive beetle that got trapped. So, squish. Apparently the bees will rough this up some. The Italians appear to like the store-bought pollen patty I put in there, unless it's, I mean, it's not that bad. Leaving that in there. We'll have to see what I can do to try and help the Russians out. They don't appear to be as busy. They did start with a smaller package though, so. I don't have to be too careful about crushing too many people because they don't seem to be out and about very much. Now this one still has an air vent from the candy board, but I took the candy board out of this one, so they lost their air vent. I guess I'll leave it for now, with the idea that I need to come back and keep an eye on that one. Love you, honey. Talk to you later.